Hi, it's Rick Giggy, and now I'm Grandpa Ricky. I'm older and wiser than Rick Giggy. Today I want to make a video for a couple whose young son got some form of terrible disease like cancer, and they were very, very worried, and they did everything they could, and their son went into remission. And now that they should be able to relax, they are angry with one another and grumpy and having a hard time. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but I've noticed over the years that when somebody's expected to die and they don't, people go through a period of being angry at them or angry at each other, like in this case with the parents. And I've often wondered why. And what I came up with the other night was the question is, could it be that they love their son so much that they were making good energy for their boy, and their good energy could be described as love. The Pomo people who live around where I live and used to live in all this land, they called it Waya, spiritual energy. And they were very good at being able to generate spiritual energy, love, life force, whatever you want to call it. So I hope these parents kind of can forgive themselves and each other for their behavior, because I think the old fears, the fears from their son being ill, were coming out, and they perhaps don't have enough spiritual energy, love, and so the question is, how do we regenerate, and how do we regenerate spiritual energy, love, connection with life, and then how do we get rid of the toxicity, the spiritual toxicity that has resulted from them being so depleted. And so how my teachers, primary teachers and the people that have had an impact, but less so, have all pretty well shown me was that nature is something that can build that feeling of, oh, I like this, I love this. And especially being barefoot in nature or lying down in nature. And when we do that, then the toxicity is I believe, taken, like it flows into the earth and gets recycled. And going through nature and saying, oh, what do I like? What do I love? And that awakens the love. And another thing that builds spiritual energy for me is to read sacred texts, the Quran, the Bible, the I Ching, to practice Buddhist practices. Buddhists are very, very good at having studied how to clear the toxicity, the negativity, the fear, particularly with something called Tonglen, Tonglen. And if you look online and look up particularly a person by the name of Pema Chodron, she can teach you how to do that. And so this whole idea of what do I like? What do I love? thinking about who loves you, things that you love, experiences that you've had that you love, kind of opens our heart. And I guess another thing is going out with people or being around people who have good energy, who are not haters, are not fearful, are calm, peaceful, harmonious. Another one is listening to music. Another one is eating a little bit of really good tasting food, where we say, "Oh, I like this. I love this," and maybe it's beautiful food as well. As lots of colors and textures and nice odors, and involves our senses, and gets our bodies going. And another one is exercise, moving like vigorously, as vigorously as you can. I can't move very vigorously anymore right now. I'm hoping to in the future. And another one is cold water. Ice cold water can build spiritual energy. If you're ever angry, or you're pretty toxic, grumpy, frightened, hateful, lie down, even just anywhere. Be careful, you might get arrested, but you know what I mean. And then drink ice cold water. And my teacher, Lauren Smith, would sometimes take me out to the ocean and get me to stand in ice cold water as long as I could. And every morning now, I have showers. I have a hot shower if there's hot water, and then I have cold shower, and then hot shower, then cold shower, and cold shower, until my body prefers the cold shower, and then I just stand under there and try to keep quiet so I don't bother anybody, and it builds my energy. It's amazing, and when we have high energy, that's usually a sign that we have replenished love. We don't feel sorry for ourselves. We don't pity other people. We try to figure out, well, how can I be of assistance that helps the other person feel strong. And giving somebody a sandwich or something when they're hungry, that's a very good thing to do, but it's not quite enough. We have to give the sandwich out of pity and give it so that we hope the other person can enjoy it, and also say, well, this is how you might be able to have another sandwich. What's the thing about if you give a hungry man a fish and or woman, and they'll be hungry again. But teach a person to fish, and they're less likely to get hungry because they can go fishing. So it's like, how can we empower one another, and go to people who empower you? Like, if somebody enjoys being with you, then their enjoyment, their liking being with you can give you good energy. So those are some of the things I do. There's probably others, but I can't think of them right now. And I hope that somehow you find this and it's useful to you, and I hope this is useful to this couple. And I hope that you can make videos or do whatever, and go to the website and the YouTube and Facebook that I'm trying to get these messages out to help, because I can't do very much anymore. I'm an old man. I can't do what I used to do. I'm trying to figure out new ways to do things. So thanks a lot, and yeah. And if you get a chance, go to the Sebastopol Homeless Society, because the whole issue of homelessness is another example of running out of spiritual energy. And when we give in to fear and anger, we run out of spiritual energy really fast. So thank you very much, and I hope this has been useful to you. Now I have to figure out how to shut it off.